connection or whatever, but it's been like cutting out like crazy every time I try to go live. I'm like, okay. So I was just planning to play this game here. It's a little bit like a Bejeweled style, like it's just an old school matching game, and I usually play these kind of games when I'm just like bored or whatever. I like Candy Crush or when I listen to music and just kind of do it. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now with my cup of coffee. I just came back in from taking Dawson out, my puppy. Took a hot shower, listening to some music, gonna blast it, you know. I was blasting the hell out of this freaking song yesterday. I was just in the mood to play it really loud, you know. So I don't know if you can even hear it. I have it like playing really low on my phone as I'm just because I don't want it to like overtake everything. But you know. Get this song stuck in my head like a lot, especially after yesterday. Alright, so I beat my board. And this is just how it is. It's like pretty repetitive, just simple. You have so many of these things. I think it's even on your phone you can download this one. It's just a free little game that you can just play like on your phone, or you can play it, I think, on the PC. You can do it on Xbox, even Xbox 360. You know, like, and so sometimes I just like to sip coffee and play these kinds of games. You know, it's just mind relaxing. I'm gonna fucking be blasting this song. Fucking Kane, the way he's like, Kane. Oh, yeah, I love Bucktick. I've been listening to this band, I think, since probably sophomore year of high school, so that was like too long ago. Fucking, if it wasn't like 6 in the morning, I'd be blasting this shit loud. Oh my god, I get so stupid about this. You know, it reminds me, Bucktick has this song called Limbo, and when I was a kid, I used to go to Seaside Heights a lot before it turned into the whole like Jersey Shore like TV show or whatever. So growing up, I always went to Seaside Heights. I always went to Jersey Shore. You know what I mean? So they used to have this like, you know, they have like rides there. You know, so they had this ride. It was pretty much like, it just went around in circles really fast. It was like, I forget the names, like the Himalayan or something like that. I don't remember. But you sat in these cars, like 2 people at a time, and it just span in like circles, like really fast, or would turn backwards. It's just like one of those kind of like things. And I remember I took my CD out of the CD player I had, and I went over to the DJ guy, and I was like, can you play a song for me while we do the ride or whatever? And he was like, I normally don't do that. He's like, but for such a pretty girl, I'll do it for you. You know, I was like, okay. So I take out my CD player, And I give it to him, and I'm like, can you put on like track 7? And it was like a burnt CD, so he had no idea what the fuck it was. So he listened to it for a few minutes before, and it was actually the song Limbo. I didn't even beat the board because I was not even focusing on how many moves I had left. My score was gigantic, but so yeah. So the song was called Limbo, and it was by this band that we were just listening to. It's called Bucktick. And he's like, oh, so you like the dance music, huh? He was like calling it dance music or whatever. And I was just like, oh yeah, okay. And so he ended up playing this, and I think that was like probably the coolest thing in my fucking teenage years. Like, I was so fucking souped about it. Like, I had my friends with me. Like, it was like a girls' night. Like, the Rat Pack when I was like me, my sister, and our 3 best friends. Like, we always were, it was like 5 of us, you know what I mean? So that night, my friends could not believe that I got them to play our fucking Japanese music in Seaside Heights on the ride for everyone to hear, because these rides, when they play the music, it's so loud, and what they did was, for the duration of the whole song, they just kept doing the freaking ride for us, so we got like even a longer ride for it. It was such a cool night. So I have really fond memories when I like listen to the song Limbo. I didn't play Limbo for us to hear, but when I hear it, I think about that one time that I just got that guy at Seaside Heights to just give me that satisfaction to listen to fucking Bucktick and everybody to hear it on the boardwalk. But back then, like, this kind of music wasn't really like popular at all. Like, now it's different. Everybody knows, like, they're getting into it. They're like, they watch anime, they have the K-pop, they have the J-pop. Like, everybody's getting into this shit now. But back then it was different. So yeah. Yeah, every time I think about that, I just... Let me focus here. I have 3 moves left, and I'm just, like, talking and rambling, and I have to break these 2 white pieces here, and I'm, like, just over here matching colors, talking about, oh, cool, and they played me Bucktick, and it was the coolest, and it was, like, fuck, I'm, like, gonna freaking die in this board again. But, yeah, it looks like I'm gonna die in this board again. Because I wasn't paying attention again. It's alright, it's story time, it's not gaming time. So, Limbo was on the MLO album, which is short for Mona Lisa Overdrive. We call it MLO. But I actually didn't have MLO because back then Japanese CDs were so hard to buy. Like, I used to go to like CD Japan or like Yes Asia. Oh my gosh, I'm showing how old I am. But and you would pay the import tax for it, and like one CD would end up to be like $80 by the time everything was done. And so when that was like pretty much birthday or Christmas exclusives, I would have like Miyabi CDs. I had his first CD, what's that called again? It started with G. It's been so long ago since I've listened to that album. I had the Coin Lockers Babies on it, that album. I had so much X Japan, so much Hide. I had Gacked. The special albums were brought, and then everything else is kind of just like ripped. Like, back then, everybody used Winamax, burned CDs on Winamax. But yeah, so I came with my CD, and I brought it over. And this is not the first time I would do this with Bucktick, like, because my best friend, at the time, she was crazy about Bucktick. You know, like she introduced me to the band. That was her shit. And then like I just fucking really lost it after that. You know what I mean? We were the closest as far as music goes. Like she would bring me CDs from Russia. Like she would, you know, she introduced me to like him. You know, like one time she was in Russia and she heard like a Turkish CD, and you know, she used to know that my dad and my family listen to Turkish music, even though we're not Turkish, but you know, we watch a lot of Turkish dramas because we, you know, we understand it too. You know what I mean? Like Armenian and Turkish, like, you know, there's, anyway. So we watch a lot of the Turkish movies, a lot of Bülent Ersoy and stuff like that. So she found in Russia Tarkan, and she brought the CD because it reminded. She got reminded of me because she kept saying, "I miss you so much, son. I wish you was in Russia with me. We could have like had so much fun here." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." So she brought Tarkan, and she gave it to my dad, and like we kept playing it all summer. We would listen to this freaking Dudu album. You know? So we just kept listening to this album. The name of it's Dudu. You know, the whole album. And still to this day, my dad will be like, you know, sometimes if we're taking a drive, he would say, "You want to listen to Tarkan?" And now, you know, times are different. I'll just Apple Music that shit. You know what I mean? Plug my phone and Apple Music it. But you know, back then it was like she had to get Tarkan from Russia, bring him home, and you know. Am I replaying the same board over and over, or what? I think I've been replaying the same board over and over. Oh my god, I think I've been replaying the same board over and over, like over and over here. Yeah. So, oh yeah, I have been. I'm totally not even paying attention. I only had like 2 sips of my coffee, so I'm gonna definitely be slurping some more of that. Try to wake up a little bit. It's like my favorite time in the day when you wake up really early and you're just like chilling and everyone's like asleep and you just like listening to your music and, you know, just taking a nice long hot shower. You're just like, oh, this is the friggin' life, you know? Now, if only they had Tetris for me to play on PlayStation, that would be like the ultimate, you know? My brother, I used to play this song for him too. Everybody got forced into like listening to the same thing that I like to listen to. I mean, like, it's funny because like years later, like even sometimes like we don't talk for years, me and my brother. We used to be really, really close. Recently we've been really getting back together towards like hanging out more or doing a lot of online gaming or, you know, texting. And there was a time where we kind of have like 3-4 years estranged, not talking kind of conversation. But we picked up again, and it's just, you know, and it was funny because he was sending me like what he was listening to on Spotify, and it was like Bucktick. it was like, oh really? It's like, you really listen to that still, even though like we haven't, like, you know, that was like pretty much like my teenage years hanging out with him, you know, like. But yeah, and he used to always listen to this song, Long Distance Call, but you know, he liked other songs. He sent me that he was listening to Kiss Me Goodbye, and he was talking about, I never realized what funky music this is now that I'm older. I'm like, yeah. And he's older than me, but like he never really paid attention to it. He just played it because, you know, me and my friends loved it, and he was like driving us around to hang out and shit. Like he was the older brother chauffeur kind of thing. You know, but we all had hangouts, you know what I mean? So we used to, you know, but he used to just play whatever, you know, we all voted for here, and, you know, he used to listen to like different type of music. But it's funny that like even to this day he'll break it out and be like, wow, yeah, I was listening to this, they're really funky or really big, I never noticed it. I'm like, yeah, man, they're good. You know? This song is like, sounds so good, but the lyrics are so like sad because he's like literally saying like it's like long distance call, like it's like a metaphor because his mother passed away, so he's like trying to say that like, you know, they have like a long distance call, and when he says Aishri Teru Mama, whatever, it's like I love you mom, like if I can answer the phone one more time or something. It's this whole like sad song, but like it's just, you know, he would say, he just said, oh yeah, so like I would, you know, say goodnight or something like that. It's just like, yeah. My Japanese has gone rusty over the time, but like when I listen to it, I understand it. When I'm trying to explain it, it's harder like that. Yeah. Yeah, I love you, mom, right here. Like that. Aisteru is like I love you, so you say that like that. Aisteru. Did I do this board and I'm repeating it? Looks like it did. I'm just honestly doing the same board over and over because I'm not realizing that I have to press map and like go to the next board over. So I just been like on a clue of doing the same board. But you know what? The thing is with these types of games, it's like it's always like this anyway. It doesn't even matter. Yeah. Oh my god, this freaking song. Suki Sakai or Geseki. It has two different names depending. They had this for like an anime opening. It was like a vampire anime. I forget what the fuck was the name of that. It was like a 90s vampire anime. And they busted this song out. And I remember one time I was over another friend's house. She wasn't really part of the fucking clique. Like, we hung out, like, you know, I used to draw anime with her and shit and teach her how to, like, draw because she used to really like anime a lot, you know. So, you know, she lived literally, like, a block away from me. So, like, you know, we'd go over to her house and, like, or sometimes she'll come over to my house and I'll just, like, teach her how to draw, like, freaking Dragon Ball Z and shit. So one day we went and we were hanging out in her house. Like the Rat Pack came over to her house. Like all of us came over and we put on some anime. And she put on Nightwalker. That was the name of it. I think it was Nightwalker. I'm almost sure it was. And the opening song was this. Like it was Bucktick. And I was like, are you serious? So like me and my friend Dasha, we heard that shit. We're like, son, it's fucking awesome. Yeah. I really need to stop doing the same board here. But we were so souped about hearing this, like Suki no Hikari. Alright. Oh, so I just have a time limit and I have to do a certain amount of points. I see what's happening. I'm just like, I already got that. I already beat it, so it doesn't even matter. this board has been like totally handled. Alright. Now let's actually press world map and not play again. It's good fucking instant coffee. Got like this Colombian brand. I forget the name of it. It's like a glass jar with a yellow label. Bastille or something. I don't know. Castile or something. I forget. I just saw it at Target and I was like, ooh, it's like instant coffee. Because sometimes I wake up earlier than my sister and I'll make a pot of coffee. And by the time she wakes up, it's cold and like she doesn't want to really drink it like that. And so it's like we have to have a medium. Like it stays on the burner hot for about an hour. So like I'll have to make it an hour before she wakes up or around the same time that she wakes up like that. So I was like, you know, I want some instant coffee for when I'm up because I'm up early, you know. My sister usually like, you know, she wakes up like, I don't know, 9 and I'm up at like 4. So like it's a long time for me to wait without coffee. Let's just put it like that. So yeah, that's when I bust out the instant. I wanted some instant coffee and that's what I'm drinking right now. It's actually really good. Like I've never really drank instant coffee before and I made like, you know, I made it last night and I was like, wow, this is nice. So it had me excited to wake up and make it again. And it's so easy. I like literally threw a cup of water in the microwave for like freaking 2 minutes. And I added like 2 spoons of this shit to make my coffee strong, you know, like 2 tablespoons in 1 cup. And I threw in like my oat milk, you know, I have like this cookie flavored oat milk. But yeah. And now it's a party. Now it's a party whenever you want. Just microwave it. And I like it because like it's like you microwave it and it's just plain black coffee. You know what I mean? Like it's not like sometimes you get those instants and they put like shit in there like dry cream or whatever or sugar or flavors. Like so you can kind of like have your coffee how you want it. I know everyone's probably like, hello, instant coffee's been around forever. This is nothing new. You're acting like it's something wild. But I've never really had instant coffee before, you know? Like, my family always just makes the pot of coffee, either like on the stovetop, like Haigagan style, Armenian style. You make the surge Haigagan style. Or, you know, you bust out the fucking pot of coffee, the drip coffee, and you're like, okay. And, you know, we used to always, when Dunkin' Donuts was good back then, it was good, so we used to go there a lot, like, get freshly ground coffee. Now it's totally different. It's not the same. It doesn't taste the same, so, yeah. But we used to get that a lot. Is this Mew? Let me see here. This song's like, yeah, this is Mew. Okay, good. I'll listen to Mew. Mew. I like this song. There's like this one part when he's kind of like, you know, talking about like he hates it because he can't sleep because he'll be dreaming of you, but the dreams are always like empty. You know what I mean? Like. I've been on a buck tick block this morning. Maybe probably since yesterday I was like blasting it. Like really, really loud. That's like to the point where you really can't even hear anything else besides like freaking Kane just like on 1,000, you know? Now, what do they want here? Oh, I have a time limit, I see. So when you have the time limit, you just got to get a certain score within that time. Like my target is like 30,000. So I got to hit that in, you know, or more, whatever, within like 140 seconds, I think it says on the side. It shouldn't be hard. You just do a lot of combinations and you're in with this. You see, like you match 4, or sometimes you like put 2 of these together like this, you get a bigger score. These kind of games are fun. You know, it's just like mindless. You just kind of, like I said, I play a lot of them on my phone. But sometimes, like, I just want to, like, play it here, have my coffee on the big screen, you know. Listen to music on my phone, use my phone for that instead, you know. I get trophies for this too, so fuck it, right? I already like totally beat my score already. Like, they want 30,000, I think I have 50,000 I'm saying, right? Yeah. Plus you can tell on the top, like when the little snowflake bar fills, that you're in the haze. You're in the hazy. Doubled it, 78,000. They're like, get 30,000 in this amount of time. Like, I'm like, I can do better than that. Alright. 33. What is that, 33 seconds left? I've noticed that in these types of games, like, when you watch someone else play it, you see so many more moves than they do. Like, sometimes, like, if, you know, I'm watching my sister play it or whatever, like, not this one in particular, she'll, like, sometimes play Bejeweled on the Xbox with me. But you see so many moves, like, when you're not the one playing it. Like, you see so many color combinations, or, like, you see, it's just funny because I'm sure, like, you know, whoever's watching this, or, you know, let's see, more than likely when Mike is watching this, right? Mike, you watch almost all of them. So when Mike is watching this, we're gonna know that he's gonna see some freaking matches that I should have made. So you can tell me about it later. Be like, yo, yeah, I saw a lot of these matches. Maybe text me about it or whatever. Let me know. But yeah, I think that's the thing with these games. Like I said, when you're the one playing it, you don't really see all the options going on here. Sometimes, like, you'll kind of dance around the same spots, you know, and there's, like, other things that, like, don't do that, do this instead, you see. Like, sometimes it's like that. But yeah, these games are fun. They're easygoing. They're freaking chill. And sometimes you need chill because that last time I played Final Fantasy, oh my gosh. Like, my sister was sitting in the room with me and she's literally crying. She's like, I don't even know these people. This is so sad. You know? Because she wasn't around for the first half of the game. I was kind of playing that by myself, and then she kind of like started hanging around here and there, so she'll catch like glimpses of it. And she was there for like a lot of the Wool Market stuff because she thought that was so funny, and you know, she wanted to see the cross-dressing clown, and she wanted to see the dancing, and she liked all of that. She was like, oh, now I like the characters. I never used to like Final Fantasy VII. I never knew about it like this. I said, dude, you watched me play this part. She's like, it's not the same when they're these little pixel square people with no faces. You don't know what's going on. There's no text if you're not reading it. You know, there's no voice, I should say, because everything, you know, you read it in your own head back then. So she was saying, you know, a lot of times she's like, you know, don't play without me. I want to keep up because now I'm invested. I'm invested in the storyline. I'm like, alright. But I think that's like, they say that's like a younger sibling, like customary to like watch your older sibling play video games. I mean, I grew up watching my brother play, so she watches me play. It's it. That's how it rolls. change the title of this, like, listening to Bucktick and just rambling while having coffee and singing very badly. Because, I cannot sing for the life of me. I admit it. I don't care. I admit it. And the funny part is, like I said, for those who know me, like, pretty much from kindergarten up until, like, senior year of high school, every single year without a fail, I was in chorus. Like, literally, like, that was every year from the first fucking year of school till the last. Like, and I chose it. I wanted it every fucking time. I always chose chorus as my elective, you know, because I like singing Christmas music. And I would sing really bad. I don't care. You would think I would be good by now, but nope. You and you. That's what it is. So you gotta be prepared for, like, freaking bad singing and long car rides with me, because I can't help it. I hear it, I want to sing. And that's just it. I'm like a little canary. I'll walk around my house just singing quiet. Like, there'll be nothing there going on. I'll just be talking, and the next thing you know, I'll just be busted into song like a fucking canary. And I've always been this way. Like, I always just talk and I just start singing like a little, yeah, like a bird. Just can't have a normal conversation without breaking the song. It's like fucking Broadway over here. Like, and I think the funniest is like when I'm singing like Dear Andre, you know, because they're like freaking. Yeah, like that death metal, black metal kind of music. So, you know, you just like, raw. People like, you know, driving around the freaking car like, raw. Scaring the whole fucking neighborhood. You know, like taking walks with Dawson, headphones on really loud, just like throwing one arm in the air like, raw. Oh my god. Monster voice. I try not to. Just don't play that shit in front of me, because I will sing it. I try not to. I try not to ever play that publicly. Anymore. Growing up, always, like, I was always fucking blasting that shit, like, raw. You know, even now, like, I'll literally walk with Dawson and I have my headphones on like 100 and I'm listening to Dear Andre, and I am trying not to break that shit out into song in front of people. I am trying not to break that shit out into fucking song, because ain't nobody need to hear that shit, you know? Just walking around like a little monster, like, fucking scary people and shit. You gotta, like, and it's bad enough, you know, because, like, I don't even sing that shit in my own voice. It's like, you always try to match just, you know, the person singing. You try to, like, bring your freaking voice up to, and, you know, yeah. In chorus, I could have been both. I was, you know, it was always my choice to be an alto or a soprano. Like, I can hit the highs, and I can, like, I have a pretty deep voice, I guess, for a woman. At least I've always thought it was pretty deep. Like, it's not, you know, like, it's husky. Like, it's a husky, like, cool kind of voice, I guess. It's not like a pretty, airy, light, kind of feminine voice to that kind of tone. Like, it's just always been just, you know, and usually when my friends, like, kind of imitate my voice, like, it sounds like they try to do it so deep, like, oh yeah, dude, you know, like, I don't talk like that. Oh my god. But, yeah, I was actually able to be either one. They wanted me, I could either be the soprano with the, you know, the high-pitched sound or whatever. be the alto with the deeper. So a lot of times it depended. Like my friend, she was in chorus, and if she was in alto, I would be in alto. If she was in soprano, I would be in soprano, because we would always sit next to each other because of our last names. You know, it's like one letter apart. So like, you know, I'm like, which one are you're gonna be an alto? All right, I'll be an alto. I was like, all right, I'll be an alto, like that. So yeah. I'm just like going through these boards like freaking candy. After I stopped doing the same board like 8 times in a row. Ooh. Eliminate all the ice crystals. Okay. I don't really see the ice crystals. Where are they? Where the frick are the ice crystals? Okay, let's just, where the frick are the ice crystals? Oh, I see on the top. I gotta kill, green and purple are the colors I gotta break. Oh, wow, I wasn't even, like, looking for... Alright, we'll figure this out now. We don't have many moves left because I wasn't paying attention to what I had to do here. Fuck. Alright, so we have 10 moves. We have 6 greens to break and 2 purple. So here's purple's finished. Now we gotta focus on just breaking 6 greens in like 8 moves. And of course there's like barely any green crystals on the fucking board right now. There, now 5. Oh no, we're gonna not do this. We're totally not gonna be able to do this cause, oh wait, hold on here. 4. 1 move, 1 color, not happening. Fuck. I totally wasn't paying attention, that's why. Alright, let's, oh shit, no. Let's just retry this. You have lost a life. So we're gonna have to play again with a life. My goodness. You have lost again. Like, I know. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So I have to just break 25 green and 25 purple here. So I'm gonna focus now on all my moves on those colors if I can. But look, we got 1, 2, 3 green, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. But the whole point is here, like, I'm gonna have to just start focusing only on that here. Because, yeah, I can't be out here making a mess like this. Alright. So, look, I'm going to use this against the purple here. Take out all the purple, right? So now we have 16 purple, and then we have 25 green. Okay. Let's start eliminating. Alright, let's do this like this. That'll take out those greens. Alright. So we have 5 purple left, and that's it. See, now that I've been, you know, paying attention, like, oh no, never mind. I still have only 2 moves left. Oh, this ain't gonna happen again. I'll tell you what. We about to make this shit happen. Woo! Fuck. We gonna make it happen. Konya shiawase nanda, naida made sleep nakedo, dokute no kanashimi nanda. We gonna make this shit happen right now. Konya shiawase nanda, naida made sleep nakedo, dokute no kanashimi nanda. So we have to just break these kind of icy bitches over here. So can't believe I used the power move, but you know what? Fuck it. I had like 10 of them hoarded. But let me not get into that habit. I'm gonna have to break this the right way. Now, I'm gonna need a light blue one there to break that color. You could bring that like this. This like this. Right? Bring this like this. Let's see how I want to go about this, because like I have a lot of light blue business going on here. Alright, so look at this. Let's see, we're gonna take this one like this. Now I'm gonna do this. See, that'll take care of all this shit. I've got this here. Oh, I still have a score to beat, huh? So I beat the ice, but I still had to get 40,000 points. Which is gonna be nothing. I think I'm at like 30,000 anyway. There we go. It's fucking good instant coffee, man. You know, I was thinking, I have my TV on mute, but I'm sure, like, the game is still playing music, like, while it's streaming, so it's gonna be a crazy video. It's gonna be, like, screaming phone music. It's gonna be, like, let me hear what this game sounds like. Okay. Like, cute little, let me hear this shit. Like trumpets and shit, like an orchestra. Alright, who's this guy? He's like... Okay. Yeah, so we got like the orchestra going on here. And I'm all like, Konya shiawase nanda, naidemo de sleep nakedo. Fucking ridiculous. It's like an orchestra. No more moves. I wonder what this guy's power move is. Unless if that's a little lady gnome, whatever that is. I remember these things. I don't know. I think they have something to do with Kristoff. All I remember about this movie was like, let it go, let it go. And I remember Olaf, and that's pretty much the only thing I really remember. And you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's add its play or some shit. I gotta rewatch Frozen. And then I have to see Frozen 2. I haven't seen that yet. I have Disney Plus, so probably, I know it's there. It's been there for like 2 months now. I don't know. I just haven't busted out Frozen 2. I feel like I need to rewatch Frozen 1 and then go back to Frozen 2. see what's going on with that. Because you want to build a snowman? Wasn't there a part in Deadpool 2 when he was comparing that song with, he's like, you know, he's like, have you ever heard how familiar it is? He's like, you want to build a snowman? And he's like, Papa, can you hear me? Something like that. And now it's like, every time I think of that, I'm like, oh no, Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you hear me? What is this? I don't want to use this guy's power move. I gotta just accept that I just... No, you know what? I'm gonna beat this board. That's what I gotta... Oh, look, there's one more up here. Shit, we need to break that. Yeah, we like that. Oh no, there's more? Yeah, we like that. There we go. Free fall? No, we ain't free falling yet. Why? I beat the ice. I got the score. I just gotta probably wait till the time runs out or some shit. Right? Did I? Maybe I didn't. No, I did. I broke all the little ices. I don't see nothing. Papa, can you hear me? You wanna build a snowman? I can... Okay, yeah, I did beat the board. Target was 40,000. I have... What does my score look like over there? Almost a one. Okay, almost... Okay, yeah. That's my score. Papa, can you hear me? Fuck. Choose your companion. Oh, I can choose between either or. I'm gonna choose him. You guys are straight out. Is it a guy? I don't know, but straight out. I wonder what the power move is, but like at the same time, like I don't want to waste it to find out. Because I think Elsa makes like one color changing like crystal that like if you put it against any color, it'll get rid of all those colors at once. Like that's her move. I don't know what this guy's move is, but you know what? Papa, can you hear me? Let's find out. What just fucking happened? What was that move? What the fuck just happened? Papa, can you hear me? What the fuck was that? What did that accomplish? Did anyone notice anything different? It was the same to me. Looking pretty identical to me. What the fuck? I don't know what that was. That was a mess. This whole board's a mess. I can't believe I wasted a power move that like I didn't even notice what that was. Like, fucking Papa, can you hear me? A mess. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Let's drop this over here. Drop this over here. Put this like this. Put this like this. Alright? Put this shit like this. That's what I'm talking about right here. Making a mess. I didn't even beat the board. This guy... Oh, I did beat the board? What? Are you... What's happening to me, Richard? Oh, I just had to get a score and not break the ice? Oh, Richard. What's happening to us, Richard? Yeah. I don't know what his power move was. Everything is just so thrown off. I'm never picking him again. Unless if I'm forced into his arms. Because I don't know what that was. Like, what did you do for that? Alright. Papa, can you hear me? I gotta break 50 blue ones. Alright. So, I can't just... Well, I am gonna waste my time breaking other pieces, because I can't really just... I gotta break others to bring more blue into the mix. Papa, can you hear me? wanna build a snowman? Alright. Let's drop this like this. Just gotta go dark blue hunting. Dark blue hunting. Ultra blue. Going ultra blue. I cannot believe I just sat here for like 50 fucking minutes playing this game, and like most of it, like I was playing the same board over and over again, and I was just blowing out eardrums with bad singing and rambling, and I forgot to mention that, you know, as I used to bring my CDs into places for them to listen to my music, I used to bring it to this Japanese restaurant that me and my friend used to always eat at all the time, and I'd be like, can you play the CD while we're eating dinner? And the whole restaurant had to listen to Bucktick. Yeah, there was this joke too. I think we were there, and we brought my sister with us. You know, me and my friend Dasha, we used to always like have we used to always eat Japanese food, even like, you know, as, you know, I guess it was more popular in Russia or whatever, but we always used to eat sushi or whatever. So sometimes, like, you know, she would bring sushi, and like, and everyone else was like, everybody was scared to eat that shit. Like, we used to eat eel, and she's like, dude, you're the only person I know who would ever eat eel. I was like, I don't give a fuck, that shit tastes good. I don't know what it is, I don't know what it looks like. But then I found out what eel looks like eventually, but I just don't care, because eel sushi is where it's at. And so it's like, you know, when you get the eel like on top of the rice, and you get that unadon. Yeah, the eel don. But yeah, so we used to eat that a lot. So we went to this place. We used to always go there, and we knew that, you know, she knew the owner, we knew the owner, because that's how much we used to hang out there. So we go there, and you know, we got them playing the CD or whatever, and so the CD keeps like scratching and looping, and I'm like, dude, just take it out. And they wouldn't take out the CD, they just left it in, even though it was like just like scratched up and shit. I used to have this trick, and I know it sounds gross, I used to like lick the back of the CD and then like kind of buff it, like, but every time I used to, you know, use my weird magic tongue on it, like I would make CDs work. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, looking back at it now, that was pretty freaking gross. But you know, when you're a kid, you know, you do weird shit. Well, not like a kid, but like a teenager, you know, whatever. I used to lick the back of CDs and like the back of PlayStation discs to make them work, and I used to blow into Nintendo cartridges, you know. Just like poof, blow into it, lick CDs. Gross. Here I am admitting to that. That is fucking gross. But anyway, you know, I just want my CD back so I could lick it and give it back to them so that it would work. But we brought my sister that day with us, and, you know, they were playing Bucktick with the CD, and just scratched the fuck up. It kept tick, 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 like that. And the owner, his name is George. So he was actually half Korean, half Japanese. His name was George. And so he used to come sit with us for a bit and like kind of be like, oh, you know, you guys like sushi today, blah blah blah. So that day, my sister, she never was able to eat sushi growing up. Like, she could not, like, she was so scared of it, she didn't want to eat it, now she loves it, you know, after years of being with me, I guess, you know, now she really likes it. Like, her favorites, like the California roll or whatever, or just the whole point. It's like she wouldn't want to touch it, so she's like, what can I get that's not that? And so there was like a bento box with like teriyaki chicken, and so it, you know, with the bento box you get like a couple of things. You'll get like 2 sides, and you'll get like a little sushi roll or whatever. So he kept trying to ask what he wants. She just kept saying chicken. So he's like, you know, the teriyaki chicken. And so it came to a point where she just kept chicken like that. And then he was like, all right, chicken coming up. So it's just funny because we just remember chicken because she didn't want nothing else, you know, just the teriyaki chicken. She didn't want the sushi, she didn't want just chicken, everything chicken. Yeah. That's funny. You're like a chicken. And George is like, all right, chicken. So yeah, chicken, chicken good. Yeah, that's funny. No. Chicken. I probably have been just rambling about anything right at this moment. But I'm gonna end this video because it's pretty much an hour, and make some more instant coffee because I know I sound hyper, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm not quite fully myself. I do wake up with a lot of energy like this is, sometimes it depends. Like sometimes if I'm like moody, I'm not like this, but for the most part when I'm up, I'm like already, before even having my coffee, I'm like like my sister would be like, yo, let's give me time, I need some coffee before I deal with you. But I think it's because I don't know what, like I think it's like I take a shower, I walk the dog, I like I don't know, I just wake up like with like this, like jumpy, like bouncy, whatever, just talkative, and because I'm ready. I open my eyes, I'm like ready. Yeah. Well, like I said, not always. There's some days where like I won't even want to, like I'm such a grouch. I'm just so like thing. It depends on how I feel. You know what I mean? Like some days I'm such a fucking grouch. Like I'll close my door, I'll lock that shit, I'll just be like hiding in here like I hate the world. And then most days I'm like this. I'm just just waiting to just like until one person wakes up and comes downstairs so I can just drop all this energy on them. Like, hey, what are you doing? Let's talk. Are you tired? I'm bored. What are you doing? Because I'm like I'm like a Labrador puppy. Like I'm just waiting for like attention like all freaking day. Labrador puppy. Oh God, gotta get me a collar, right? Probably a Zap collar when you're tired and then you have to deal with me. Behavior modification collar. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh God, and this is me sober. Fucking shit.